A calm presence. You can see the respect she commands. It's no surprise the fans are fully behind her. She's building something special here. Thank you for joining us at the Tottenham School of London N17. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'll be joined for commentary by Sue Smith, the former England forward. And we're all set for the Carabao Cup semi-final. It's Tottenham Hotspur and they take on Everton.
Well, it's a huge game for both sides, isn't it? An opportunity to get into a final. This is where you need your big players to step up. I'm looking forward to this one.
This is the Spurs starting lineup.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
This is how Everton line up.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And Spurs get us underway. Conor Gallagher. Luis Openda. Good ball. Oh, last-ditch tackle clears it away.
Oh, it's lovely that. He does well.
Clearance made and the ball goes out. We've seen another brilliant start here. Clearly getting the upper hand tactically once again.
Oh, definitely. They've played their cards right in each encounter so far, haven't they?
A little careless there as the ball changes hands. He's beaten his marker here. He read that well, stopping any danger. Luis Openda. Could be something on from this. And he's read that well to snuff out the danger. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And they might be in. Teeing up the chance now. And he's in there. And that has been adjudged to be offside. Promising looking ball. And the pass intercepted right at the key point.
Spotted the danger quickly there. Great shape from them.
Time for some positive wing play now. Might have got in there, well cut out. Openda. Still going here. Big chance. Oh, brilliant save. Did well to get that clear. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. And there won't be any rebounds there. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. And the anticipation rising with this move. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Oh yes, all the practice pays off.
Oh, that's class, isn't it?
Oh, he's given it away. And against the post. And they're not going to benefit from a decent passage of play. And that's going to be all for the first half at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Substitution for Everton. Coming off the pitch.
Play is set, the whistle sounds, and the second half begins.
To be replaced by number 9,
Romero. On to Gallagher. Nice and easy this, just staying patient. Gallagher. And it must be. And it's there. They have a goal. And they have the lead.
Well, here it is again, and he shows his quality to beat his man, finds a yard of space, and then his finish. It's quality, that.
So off we go at 1-0. Rafa Leao. Garner. Nicely sets it up. It's gone astray, and it was far too easy.
Yeah, they'll be frustrated with that. It was poor, wasn't it?
Gallagher. Well, lots of us have been talking about it. Now the transfer has happened. What do you make of the move, Sue?
Yeah, I think it's exciting, isn't it? A transfer I'm sure the fans will be pleased with. He'll certainly be looking to start well and show everyone just what he's capable of.
And that's the perfect way to protect the ball. Luis Openda. Lovely setup. Now, surely. And they've scored. A goal to get the stadium jumping.
Well, here's the replay. It's poor defending. You can't take anything away from the movement and the calm finish. It's a really nice goal, that.
And we're back underway at 2-0. Making good ground and still going. He's in here. One-on-one. You've really got to hit the target.
Oh, I think he could have placed that guy. It's really close, but just couldn't find the finish.
Xavi Simons. Conor Gallagher. On to Gallagher. Having a try. It's a 3-goal lead, and the win almost guaranteed. Go again, 3-0 now. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Spurs face Brighton. Really hope you can be with us for that. That's not a bad looking ball. That has ended up going wide, didn't... connect properly. He's really stepped up today, and it's time now for some fresh legs. They are sitting a bit too deep here.
Yeah, they could get caught out here. It's risky, this. It could backfire.
Well, this is mesmerising to watch. Such good possession. Will it open up for him? And it's a decent stop by the goalkeeper. And here's a sub being made by Everton. They opt to go short with the corner. Delivered into the box. Well, there's no danger with that one. The header easily dealt with. Setting up the chance. Pedro Porro. The defence quick to snatch it back. Rafa Leao. And that keeps the attack developing. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Openda. And the attack collapses.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Rafa Leao. Still trying to find the space. There's the whistle, and it's finished here with Spurs on their way to the final.
Well, you can't say they didn't deserve it. They were the better team over the two legs. I'm sure the final's going to be a tougher test, but they'll be going into it full of confidence.
And we know what a good player he is, and he's really showed it today. What's your verdict, Sue?
Yeah, it was a good performance from him, wasn't it? On and off the ball, always seemed to be in the right place at the right time. He definitely played his part in the result.
We'd like to ask you some questions about the match. Thanks, that's all. Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys.
He's in a temporary role, but today could change everything. A win here, and the caretaker might just have the job for good. A warm welcome from the Amex Stadium in Brighton on England's south coast. I'm Guy Mowbray, and Sue Smith is alongside me for commentary. And it's a game from the Premier League on the way. It's Brighton and Hove Albion versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Here's how Brighton and Hove Albion line up.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession, may go to a 4-5-1 when defending. We think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
This is the Spurs starting lineup.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
The referee gets us started. Settle in and enjoy if you can. Olivier Boscagli. And that'll be a Brighton ball. And that'll be a Brighton corner. They take it short. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
And today we see the first meeting of these two tactical minds. An interesting one.
Yeah, it is, and they've both got strong beliefs in their playing styles. We'll soon find out who comes out on top, won't we?
Mohamed Kudus. Simons. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. And the keeper's sorted it out with some difficulty. Getting closer. Having a look. Took one for the team there. It's put into the middle. Couldn't quite get over the top of the ball.
No, he gets himself free, reads the flight of the ball well, but just can't hit the target.
That's not a bad-looking ball. To edge ahead now. Oh, ho, ho! That has flown into the net. What a strike! A superb volley. So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Something could be on with this. They could level it here. Oh, superb reflexes to get across to that. Outstanding. A short corner taken here. Looking to cut in now. A chance yet to appear. A decent try, not far away.
Oh, that's really unlucky. It was close, and if they keep working hard to create chances, I'm sure he'll put the next one away.
So the chance now to extend the lead from this corner. They decide against playing it in. Played over to the back post. It's in! 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
Well, let's take another look. It's a well-worked short corner, changing the angle of the cross. And it's intelligent movement and a strong connection to take it past the goalkeeper. It's a good finish, that.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Gordon. Now, here they go. Richarlison. And that's been nicely won by the defence.
Oh, it's really good awareness there, wasn't it?
Pap Matarsar. Xavi Simons. Looking to put the cross in. Terrific chance. Well, he's got 2 now, and he's playing a starring role here.
Well, if you watch this again, it's an open net. They're not always as easy as they look, though. Sometimes you overthink the finish. He certainly didn't.
And we're back underway. Already you have to wonder if there is a way back. Simons. Kaoru Mitoma. Played in with that. And the danger averted.
He's just got that art of defending, hasn't he?
Anthony Gordon. Lovely setup. Oh, takes it on. Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. And it's a short one. Cross deep towards the back post. And there's the whistle, and that's it for the first half at the Annex. Well, he's played a starring role up to this point. He's been wonderful to watch. And so the ball is rolling again, with Spurs very much in charge after the first 45. Porro. Sa. Pedro Porro. Well, this is a superb run. Good pass, good chance. We'll have a go here. And what a save that is! And this is going to be a double switch for Brighton. Corner kick played in. Well, I'd like to know your thoughts on the transfer that's finally taken place, Sue. It seemed to take a while, but it's all systems go now.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, though, and he can continue his development.
What a chance! And he's won the ball to stop the goal. Now a substitution for Brighton. And they go short with the corner. Played over to the back post. Now the chance for them to pull forward. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Brighton face Arsenal. Be sure to tune in for that. Oh, maybe a bit of space now. And they've scored! A goal to get the stadium jumping.
Well, look how he gets round his marker with a lovely bit of skill. And he shows his strength by holding off the defender, then keeps his composure to finish. He does really well there.
Three goals to one then as we get started again. Porro. Kudus. Just a friendly reminder that we have more Premier League coverage coming up for you here on EA TV as Spurs face Everton. Another game to... Having a look. Back up the post. What a recovery. That was goal-bound.
I'm still not sure how it didn't go in, Guy. Well, this has been a really strong performance, hasn't it? They've created lots of chances. This time it's unlucky not to go in, but I still think there's more goals in this.
Well, they can't let it affect them. Mind's back on the job. And delivered into the middle. And not the end to the move they were looking for. Well, now they could spring the trap. That's a perfect threaded through ball. Genuine chance. It's a 3-goal lead, and the win almost guaranteed.
Well, here it is again, and just look at how quickly they break forward, cause all sorts of problems. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
And so the ball's rolling again, with Spurs really beginning to run away with this. Ball lost and the chance gone. throw-in now. Sa. Openda. Well, that's not going to cut it. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Game almost over. And what a position they're in. The score, the performance, undoubtedly their day.
Yeah, they're clearly the better side. They've obviously been fantastic up top, and some of the goals they've scored have been top class. You've got to praise the work ethic as well. Really good performance all round.
Oh, chance! Holds it steady, no worries there. Kaoru Mitoma. This could be dangerous. And played in now. And another! Ball to the good now. Any ideas of this being a contest surely over?
Well, the move was all about the light and pace of the break. They burst out from the back so quickly, and then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
There is the final whistle, and it's Tottenham Hotspur who take the 3 points.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Well, he has put in a truly magnificent performance today, nigh on unplayable. What are your thoughts?
Just a moment of your time. Thanks very much.
Two teams are ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. It's a showdown you don't want to miss. Hello and welcome to North London and the fabulous Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me and a live game from the Premier League on the way. It's Tottenham Hotspur and they take on Everton.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
This is the Spurs starting lineup.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
This is how Everton line up.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
So the kickoff is Spurs, and we're underway. Pedro Porro. Luis Openda. There could be something building here for Spurs. Chance to score! And the keeper makes the save. And really, we shouldn't have expected anything else. Well, with the record they've built against this team, the manager certainly looks calm and confident.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
It's put into the middle. These two managers should have a good handle on what to expect, having clashed before.
Yeah, two good coaches, two slightly different approaches and a bit of history. Should make for a really good game.
Oh, what about this? With the keeper nowhere to be seen. They've been punished. Shocking defending.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Goal
1-0 then as we get started again.
Anthony Gordon.
Oh, what a good ball that could be in. Now composure needed. And another. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. drifting into a useful position here. Getting closer. Decent chance this. That's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Corner taken short. Cross deep towards the back post. Spurs recovering possession well. Decent chance. And a superb block. Seemed to have hit that really nicely, but just wide of the goal. Inside the post, but just a whisker away on this occasion. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product.
Really good defending there.
Well, now they could spring the trap. And still going here. Dewsbury Hall. Opportunity here. And we're nearly there for the first half. A half that's gone superbly for Spurs.
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game.
Well, maybe something happening here. And there it is. He's doubled up for the day.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
It's been a tremendous performance from Spurs so far. You sense it's a matter of how many. On he goes, terrific. Garner. This could be dangerous. Terrific bit of blocking.
What a block that was.
Xavi Simons. Gordon. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Takes the shot. It's missed. Not by much, but it was placed firmly wide. Simons. Great instinct there to cut it out. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Well, all that probably speaks for itself, Stuart. He's been bossing the game up to now.
Substitution for Everton. Coming off the pitch.
Off we go. The second half underway.
Dewsbury Hall. To be replaced by Number 9, Rafael Leao.
Destiny Udogie. Anthony Gordon. Pap Matassar. Openda. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Yeah, at that price, I think he's value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
James Garner. They're in here. A superb save from a keeper who's been a spectator all game.
Well, it's about time he was tested, and wow, what a stop that was.
It's put into the middle. Well, I believe there's been a goal in the Arsenal match. Alex Scott with the details.
Yep, another goal for Brighton. They're now behind by
Oh, they
one.
could be in here. And good work from the keeper to get across and deal with the danger. He's had a terrific influence on the game, but now being called off after a job well done. A short corner taken here. Over the ball to the back post. And they go again with another corner. Made into the box. Cleared away, but not with conviction. Move breaks down. That's a real shame. And we've got FA Cup fourth round action on the way right here on EA TV as Spurs face QPR, a game that could be a cracker. We certainly hope so.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
Openda. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Rafa Leao. Oh, that's really nice. They shall not pass. Anthony Gordon.
A reminder that the reserves are in action.
Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Everton face Brighton. Really hope you can be with us for that. And it's there! And he's put that one away very nicely indeed.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish. Well, David Moyes knows that his team have been really poor today, but he needs to find the solution. That's his job.
And away we go again at 4-0 now. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, this is getting unbelievable. It is an absolute thrashing.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Ball rolling again, and if there were any doubts, they're surely settled now. On they go under no real pressure. Porro. That's a good ball. Now he's in. And that's two for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
James Garner. And that's where it ends, with possession lost.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Conor Gallagher. Possession changes hands. The counter looks on here, options available. Well, it was a real chance, but it's gone now. There is the final whistle, and it's Tottenham Hotspur who take the 3 points.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, he was brilliant today. He looked so assured on the ball. He worked hard defensively and he inspired those around him. It was a top-class display.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for your time.